Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Brielle Tarot, the sacred space where spirit reveals the hidden currents, secret admirers, and energies moving quietly around your life. If you're new here, hi, my loves. I'm Brielle, your intuitive guide and cosmic translator, helping you uncover the energies that people often keep hidden, the ones they can't express openly but that still impact your life. Today's reading is for my discerning, thoughtful, and magnetic Virgos, and Spirit has a message that feels a little secretive, a little thrilling. This person is secretly watching everything about you. Virgo, someone's attention is more focused on you than you realize. They're observing, noticing, and quietly learning about your energy, your habits, your growth, and your unique brilliance. They may not have approached yet, or they may be building courage, but Spirit wants you to know that this isn't random. There's intent, fascination, and curiosity wrapped into every glance, every observation. Take a deep breath, Virgo, because Spirit is about to show you the hidden intentions behind this energy and what it might mean for your life. Let's begin. The appearance of the Hermit brings a calm, quiet energy, yet one filled with vigilance. It feels like someone consciously choosing to withdraw from the crowd and the clamor of the world, sitting alone in a dim place while lighting a small lantern whose glow illuminates a narrow path known only to them. This energy conveys a sense of mystery. Someone who is in no rush to reveal themselves, yet whose eyes are always sharp, carefully observing every detail that might escape others' notice. It's as if they have the ability to see hidden things, hear unspoken words, and understand subtle emotional nuances. In their presence, you may feel calm, but there's a subtle chill, a sense that someone is always watching, silently assessing every move without needing to announce themselves. The Hermit here is not merely an observer. They are patient, gathering information, evaluating, and waiting for the right moment to act, all with a meticulousness that is both intimidating and captivating. Next comes the Hanged Man, bringing deeper lessons about patience and a different perspective. This person is not in a hurry. They understand the value of waiting and observing from a safe distance. This is not passive inaction, but a deliberate, silent strategy. They recognize that not everything can be forced. Sometimes the most important thing is to view the world from a different angle, to understand dynamics from above or from rarely noticed perspectives. Like an owl in the dark night, they move quietly, still yet ready to catch every movement. There's a subtle tension here because although their actions are quiet, their influence and potential are very real. Through this energy, we learn that sometimes the greatest power lies in the ability to wait, assess, and see clearly before taking action. This person seems to send a message that careful and patient observation can reveal more than rushed, overt action. Then, the Page of Pentacles appears, shifting the energy to intense curiosity and interest. This person is not only observing, they are learning from you. Every movement, habit, even small secrets usually hidden, is noted with near academic precision. The Page of Pentacles indicates serious interest, deep curiosity, and at times can feel intense because of this focus. They may not immediately express their feelings, but their curiosity about you and the world is very real. This energy gives the impression of someone willing to invest time and attention to understand you. Not superficially, but with a depth that makes every interaction meaningful, even if you haven't fully realized it yet. There's a combination of admiration, evaluation, and desire to learn, giving the sense of someone who lets nothing escape their observation. Next comes the Ace of Pentacles, bringing energy of opportunity and tangible potential. Here, the previous interest and observation begin to transform into awareness of opportunities that can be seized. This person sees something valuable, something they can use to their advantage, either for themselves or for a larger purpose. The Ace of Pentacles emphasizes that this observation is not trivial. There's intention, purpose, and the potential for concrete action. It's energy full of potential, opportunity for growth, starting something new, or strategically using the information gathered. There is a definite sense of purpose. This opportunity will not be ignored but will be approached with seriousness. Then, the Four of Pentacles appears, showing an overly protective nature. This person tends to hold on to information, keeping everything under their control, as if ensuring that no detail escapes their observation. There's a strong sense of control, a combination of vigilance, and a tendency to preserve what they already possess. This energy gives the impression that their observation is not merely passive. They actively organize, structure, and maintain stability according to their understanding. For the person being observed, it can feel like being watched or unconsciously restricted, even if no words or explicit actions block you. Four of Pentacles emphasizes self-protection, a tendency to hold on to position, and a need for security that sometimes makes them seem controlling toward themselves and those around them. Next appears the Knight of Pentacles, reinforcing seriousness and consistency. This person is not a casual observer. They are persistent, patient, and methodical. The Knight of Pentacles indicates that the attention given is part of a deliberate strategy, not a coincidence or fleeting interest. They appear at important moments, are always present when needed, and move with a steady, planned rhythm. There is a strong sense of reliability, dedication, and diligence. This energy underscores that previous actions, from the Hermit, the Hanged Man, to the Page of Pentacles, were all part of a structured, ongoing process, showing that patience and consistency are central to this person's behavior. The energy of Six of Swords brings a sense of transition or movement. Even if there's physical or emotional distance, the observation continues. This person follows your steps subtly, going with the flow of your movements without creating friction. Six Swords emphasizes calmness in the shift, the ability to adapt to change and maintain focus despite distance. There's an elegance and planning in this energy. Your movements do not escape their attention. And even if you try to move away or shift, they remain present, monitoring and understanding each change carefully. Next, Nine of Wands appears, conveying high alertness. This person is not only observing, but is ready to face any possibility that arises. There's a strong aura of self-protection and readiness to act if a threat or unwanted situation occurs. Nine of Wands indicates defense, preparedness, and controlled tension. It's as if they are saying, I am ready, I am vigilant, and I will not be caught off guard, while still observing your every move. This energy emphasizes a combination of careful monitoring and strategic readiness, making them difficult to bypass or ignore without consequence. Finally, the King of Pentacles emerges, bringing dominance, control, and tangible stability. This person holds authority over the information and influence they possess, using knowledge and observation to ensure their position and interests are secure. There's an aura of authority, power, and strong influence, a blend of strategy, patience, and full control over the situation. King of Pentacles shows someone with long-term vision, the ability to plan, and the strength to execute plans steadily. While this dominance gives a certain sense of security, there's also tension because the observation and control are carried out silently, strategically, and sometimes unpredictably. Why is this person monitoring your life so closely? When the Four of Pentacles reversed appears, the initial energy feels like someone beginning to release excessive control or fear of loss. This person, though appearing to watch closely, actually has deep internal concerns, with hidden insecurity and fear driving their need to know everything about you. They view you not just as an object of attention, but as a source of information that provides them with security or stability, though their approach may feel restrictive or burdensome. Then, the Magician appears, indicating that this observation is purposeful, deliberate, and intentional. This person has the ability to use every piece of information they gather from you, for personal gain, to influence situations, or even to build a particular image of themselves. There's cleverness, persistence, and high-level strategy behind these quiet actions. Six of Pentacles shows that their motivation may also involve balance. There may be elements of give and take in their interaction with you, or at least they assess what they can gain from engaging with you. They might feel there is an emotional debt, gratitude, or dependence that drives them to monitor, to ensure the situation remains balanced according to their wishes. Then Nine of Wands appears, affirming high vigilance, resilience, and readiness for anything that occurs. They may have experienced disappointment or betrayal before, making them extra cautious, always observing and assessing possibilities to avoid being deceived or surprised. There's a clear defensive aura, The observation is not merely curiosity, but also a way to protect themselves from potential risks. When Six of Wands appears, the energy shifts toward a desire for recognition or validation. They may observe you not only to assess, but also to compare themselves to you, or to ensure their position in the world remains strong and victorious relative to others. Their motivation could be a mix of curiosity, fear of losing control, and a desire to feel superior in some aspects of life. However, Nine of Swords shows deep anxiety, stress, and fear. They may monitor your life because of internal unrest, fear of loss, failure, or something undesirable happening to you that could affect them. Every small detail they observe brings temporary security but also hidden anxiety they may not fully realize. Eight of Swords adds complexity, showing feelings of being trapped or limited. They may feel they cannot fully control their own situation, so by monitoring your life, they attempt to control at least one aspect. This energy may indicate a subtle but strong psychological attachment, where observation becomes a way to soothe feelings of confinement or helplessness. With Six of Cups, a nostalgic tone and past memories appear. They may have an emotional history with you or recall childhood or past experiences that shape their interest in you. There's a desire to recreate comfort, seek acknowledgement, or understand how the past affects current dynamics. When the moon appears, there's mystery, illusion, and uncertainty. Their motivation is not always transparent, and they may not be fully aware of their deepest reasons. They could be influenced by fear, imagination, or assumptions, so this observation mixes sincere intent, curiosity, and illusions they create in their mind. The Hermit emphasizes reflection and solitude. Often, this observation is driven not by external disruption, but by an internal urge to find answers. They may withdraw while analyzing your life, studying your actions, and trying to understand the world around you introspectively. There's a sense that they want to learn from a safe distance, not approach directly, however. Seven of Cups adds complexity of choices and illusions. They may feel confused about what they want from this observation. There are many possibilities in their mind, many scenarios played out, and many choices that may not be realistic. This energy shows uncertainty, fantasy, and potential for shifting decisions depending on what they perceive from you. Then Seven of Swords emphasizes secrecy, hidden strategy, and occasional manipulation. They may use the information they gather for their own advantage or to protect their position without revealing their intentions. There's a cautious or cunning aspect, but it leans more towards self-protection than malicious intent. Finally, Two of Cups shows that at the core, this observation relates to relationships, emotional connection, or a desire to build a certain bond. Behind all the strategy, anxiety, and observation, there is a drive for harmonious connection, emotional acknowledgement, or even genuine feeling, though the way they express it is layered, complex, and sometimes difficult to understand. Virgo, Spirit wants you to remember, just because someone is watching doesn't mean they are ready yet. But it does mean they notice your worth, your presence, and your energy on a deep level. This attention is a reflection of your magnetic energy, your intelligence, and the way you carry yourself with quiet confidence. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another message from Spirit tailored to your energy. And remember, my loves, your energy is magnetic, your boundaries are sacred, and your intuition will guide you through every secret glance, every hidden interest. I'm Brielle, and this was your divine message. Stay aware, stay grounded, and trust the energy that notices you.